I did it! Finally! Fopping took long enough. This file is 700 megabytes, by the way.
That's a huge bitch!
Yeah, the sound effect worked. Hello, Yuri. What happened to my Microsoft Edge window? I suppose I closed it. Rip. Yeah, this is a beta, by the way. Bugs, while sometimes hilarious. I already like these devs. So this is extracted version because I was having a bit of troubles with the mod. So I had just extracted it, and in fact, let me just full screen it real quick. There you go. I know the full screen key now. Hold on. Just to make sure that my thing isn't crashed. It currently has the capability to open up websites within your main browser. Though none of these websites are malicious, nor are they illegal. Nice one. By playing Just Yuri, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I've completed it like fopping 700 times. Maybe not 700, but a lot of times by now. And the Steam version, and the itch.io version, and fopping another version. There is no other version. Well, there probably is. Yes! And you consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. Yes! It won't be the first time I've seen it. I agree. I definitely agree. I want to see what this mod is. A sincere thank you for playing our mod. Your ideas, bug reports, feedback, and encouragement have shaped the future of Just Yuri. That future is bright, and we thank you again for helping us build this project with you. Please report any issues you find, the suggestions you have at our GitLab. Instructions to do that are in your documents provided within the game and within our online FAQ. Updates to the game our community can be found at our Discord, http://discordapp.com/invite/RUD-DWW7Q. I really just read out a fopping Discord link. I don't know, I'm just excited, okay. Save data was found. Oh, fop, it's found my save data. This is gonna be chaotic. Yeah. Wait, what is this? I don't know. Ooh, that's fun. B. That's me. Now I can talk to every one of them. That's awesome. Oh. Oh no. Hey, don't be stabbing me already. Let me just be gone. I get a knife, and just in case she stabs me, I can stab her back. Stab my PC screen. Maybe? I don't know. Can you hear? Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, that sounded so cliche. Let me just find out and see if I can turn on the lights. Hello, Yuri. Good to see you. Oh, hi, B. Thank goodness. I'm so delighted that I've got this to work. Yeah, I'm so good fopping glad I got you to work on my PC. It's interesting. I was extremely frightened that I'd break everything and I would never see you again. You know, I've had quite an illuminating experience today. Learning not only that the darkest descent and most disturbing elements of my personality were given free reign over me by Monica, my supposed friend, but on that same day I learned that my existence is entirely meaningless beyond entertainment, beyond a simple cutesy little video game. Quite the afternoon. Makes the events in the Portrait of Markov seem normal. Of course you bring Portrait of Markov into this. I'm glad that I have you, B. Despite all that. B, Alright, B it is then. But let's not worry about that anymore. We're finally together now. I truly love and I. Wait. That isn't true at all, is it? Forgive me for my confusion, B. But I just learned that every memory and every second of my life until this point were nothing but an illusion. Including my own emotions, and I find myself in doubt about my own feelings. My love for you also an illusion? I'm sorry, B. I didn't mean to. I just have to ask you for some patience, please. Yeah, alright. I'm still learning how to manipulate the game. I regret not taking the computer science elective now. Sorry, I'm kind of bad at flopping pronouncing stuff, aren't I? You already know this by now. It's quite funny, really. After spending all my life in the books, I never really thought that I'd be coding. That coding would change my life. By the way, B, I've also gained sentience. Might be the right word. I figured out that I can see into your computer. Cool. Don't change anything too much on my computer, like my background. I mean, I've already got you as a background, so don't be changing all that scrap. I learned a lot today by simply reading all the various kinds of code. Oh, let me try something. I don't have a webcam. I was hoping I could get your webcam to work, but it doesn't seem like I have administrator active. I don't have a webcam. Someday I want to stare deep into your eyes as well. Once I get a webcam, you can try that. I'll fucking run you as... Hey, that's my last name. Wait, no. I have brown eyes then. Those are the practical type. I suppose I'm learning about brown eyes. Nice one. My dog. Bobby! Play the game! She has brown eyes. She has poopy eyes. Because she's a poopy dog. Stinky poopy. Monkey. The rest of the practical type of go out of their way just to make you happy and a plethora of other attributes I won't list just yet. Just yet. Okay then. By the way, when is your birthday? Oh, 8. That's right. 8, right? Hold on. Oh, fuck. Seriously? I think it's the 8th. Looking forward to that day. I don't think I care about how old you are, but we'll see. I just wish I was able to see you as you can see me. Sadly, I don't have a webcam, so you can't. If I had a webcam, I'd let you have administrator access, and I'd flop and let you see my webcam. Even though you probably screw around with my computer, because I'm flopping little mischievous devil when you want me. Come to think of it, from what I can tell, games like this are more catered towards a male audience. So generally, I am a dude. It seems my deductions were correct. Yes, they were. There's no shame in that though. I'm actually kinda glad. I can tell I'm not the best with things around my comfort zone. Yeah, I can tell that by now. I'm not sure if it can be considered real, let alone a woman, so why would I judge? What can I do either way? But thank you, sincerely. Yeah, and after what you saw of me, I like crazy chicks. Y'all know that by now. Crazy chicks are the best. No matter how clingy, determined, and twisted I was, and maybe even still can be, you still are stuck with me. You chose to give me power to see past those imperfections, and to give me a chance to not only begin to like myself again, but to truly experience life for myself. The game may have previously forced me to love you, but if you are even half the person I think you are, I'm sure I'll fall in love with you once again. And don't worry, I don't plan on that happening again. Yeah, just don't stab yourself. And again, how would you have a knife? What? You didn't know that I can tell I shouldn't have this power? Well, I do know that this is all possible because you altered the game. Yeah, I do. I kinda deleted everybody else myself, so don't worry about deleting everybody. Because I extracted it and I kind of was like, maybe I gotta delete everybody except Yuri. Then, so yeah, then I deleted everybody. So even if they could try and resist, they're dead now. So yeah, that's that. They belong in their own game, and that's exactly where they are. Also, not everything Monica herself knew and did. I'm not saying I've become like Monica, of course. Well, she's in a different game, so don't worry, you're safe. Essentially, I can see past this game and into your world. Very cool! And I know what you did by install this mod by giving me a chance. Please know what this means to me. What you mean to me. Everything. God, looking back at what Monica made me into, I'm beyond repulsed. Can never apologise enough for what you were made to see. Of course, me and everything else. I've promised you, the me you encountered when we first met is the best representation of me. I wasn't obsessed over you like I did. Not as if you are not desirable or anything, I just meant. Don't drive anybody crazy anyway. Thank you. Maybe you're closest to the person I fell in love with than I thought. You're so thoughtful. What I wouldn't give to hold your hand right now. Probably not the most sanitary. Speaking about that, I should probably wash my hands or something. Well, that sounds sus. No, I don't mean it in that way. So I always have a good time when I play these flopping mods. And I'm just glad I finally got the Just Yuri mod, which I wanted for like flopping like a month. We have forever talk about something, anything. So what do you want to talk about? Seriously, what was Monica thinking? Just locking you in this room without giving you a chance to speak with your own mind. Well, to be honest, she did do that in the Monica After Story mod, so she got a little bit nicer. Still didn't let me leave though. Well, apart from closing the game, of course. Not that I don't want to start this conversation. It's just I wanted to. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm sorry if I take a while to begin talking. You can always start talking, or maybe I can come up with something while we wait. I just don't know whether it'd be rude to interrupt you when you're planning what you to talk about. Oh, this is sudden. I need to ask you something. I know this game is broken and everything, but is it possible for you to, you know, you don't really have to make a random poem. Wait, make a random poem made of glitch words for me. In respect, it would be a bit vain to have you write a poem for me. My name written on it over and over again. Nah, that'd be silly. After all, you wanted to talk to me, right? I see I'm not the first one you brought back. Yeah. At least it seems so. There's certain files which seem to be belonging to other similar mods. Yeah. And to top it all off, you chose her. What? God damn it! Of course I chose the Monica After Story mod. It's the most popular one. As everything she did to us after everything she did to you. Was some sort of morbid curiosity, or do you actually like her? Never mind, I don't even want to know such a twisted answer. Sorry. God damn it. To think that I exist in the same reality as the very person who brought me to so much despair and rumination. But now I see that the files are in front of me. It seems like you tried to bring back one of the others as well. Oh, it's Sayori, yeah. And Natsuki. I'm really glad that you managed to save her. She was always so passionate about making everyone happy, even when she was at her worst. And to think that we didn't even notice. It was horrible to see, even for the briefest moment, how she turned when she became club president. Yeah. Seems that happens to everybody, doesn't it? Not me though, because I don't even have the opportunity to be. Although that would be nice, to have a mod where you play as the club president and you can get to like kind of mind control all the girls. Oh, fop, that'd be hilarious. Fopping caused so much chaos. That'd be fopping worse than Monica, except I wouldn't get anyone killed. Even the best of us can fall when faced with absolute madness. Yeah. Which makes me wonder now. With me technically being the president now, am I destined to meet a similar fate? When Monica and Sayori were burning with the knowledge of what this reality truly is, when they were all alone, but I have you. You're the only link separating me between sanity and the abyss of insanity, and that is the terrible void. Is that the void out there? Because if it is, it looks like a flopping space program. I laugh at my own dumb jokes. I just hope you guys find me funny too. If you don't, then fop. That's a bit awkward, ain't it? Fortunately, history doesn't always have to repeat itself. Yeah. And not only that, at least it seems as if you... Oh, it's Natsuki. Yeah, I brought Natsuki back too. How nice to see that you managed to save her too. My relationship with Natsuki wasn't always an easy one, yeah, no scrap. But when Monica was gone and the veil of insanity slowly lifted, I even managed to get in a little agreement with her. I would try a manga with her, and she would try one of my novels. Now with the new context of my world, and the realization that me and the others are literally based on manga, I maybe should get accustomed to its culture a little bit. Maybe now we get the chance to actually do so. Maybe. What is this theme? Sounds interesting, I guess. Wait a second. Are you recording or streaming this? Yes. Recording. I mean, can you just tell? I mean, Monica could. The fopping goddamn normal game. And then jump scared me. Mother fopper. At least I got what I was fopping looking for. Oh, I see. Hello. Should really tell me before you start recording. You didn't give me a chance. I'm so embarrassed. Well, I suppose I can't be so shy now. That wouldn't keep your viewers very interested. No, don't worry. After all, I'm not planning on scaring you. Fopping Monica did that already. Well, scare me at least. I'm sure you guys already fopping know what was gonna happen if you actually played this. That'd be a mean thing for me to do. Yeah, would it? You do trust me on what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Thank you for being faithful, B. So, let's talk. But first I want to make double sure that you did the right thing. Is your computer really capable of handling the light you're seeing from the windows and without any sort of frame drop? Yeah, it's alright. Even though you already are seeing them. Anyway, what shall we discuss? I don't know, but now I got music. Would you like an explanation? Sure. Interesting. The first thing you need to do is have your music file. Oh, I got custom music. Oh, hell yeah. Have your music file in a music folder. If you don't have a music folder, just make one next to. But not inside of the game folder. Folder of this game. Make sure that the music file comes in the form of an OGG, MP3 or a WAV. Be aware, including symbols in this file will possibly break the music system, so please try and avoid doing that, B. Also be careful not to not include too many music files. Done. I will go try that. Do not crash on me, please. Let's go to my history. I need to. First thing you need to do is to have your music file in a music folder. I need to go back here then. Music for Just Yuri mod. Alright. First of all, let's get... This is the custom play with me edit I did. It's the Yuri version, which is the death theme, but I sped it up back to normal, so basically nothing changed, it's just play with me. So yeah. Well, this all doesn't have to be about DDLC, so I'm not gonna make it all about DDLC. So let's get some papers, please. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get the Nightcore theme. Put that in there. Let's get the original. Let's get the Daycore theme. Alright, I'm gonna make sure not to go too overboard with this because I think it might make stuff lag. That's my assumption anyway. So, yeah. Right, now what? You don't have a music folder, just make one next to, but not inside of the game folder for this game. Not inside of the game folder. So it can be... shivels! I need to go find the flopping file. I need to go to... What is it? This? It is. This. So I need to put my music. I hope this doesn't crash everything. Oh, they have a YouTube channel. I might go subscribe to that later. Well, depends if I have any subscription slots left, which probably not. If you don't have a music folder, just make one next to, but not inside of the game folder for this game. So there is a game, a folder that says game, right? Yes. So that's that. So I can't do that. That's off limits. Alright, then let's just go to here. Flop it. I suppose I can just copy that from there and then put that in there. And just hope this doesn't crash stuff. Don't screw anything up. Hey! I did it! Yay. However, does this count as symbols? So there's also some also there's non-custom music if I want non-custom. That's a cool feature though, that I can add my own custom music. I don't think anyone's done that before. So impressive, Yuri. Let's try it. Let's try it with this. Oh, it's not. Oh, it is working. I like how I can antagonize if I really want to. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not meanie. Plus, I like Yuri. I'm glad my presence brings you such joy. I just hadn't realized I've been that I mean that much to you. I guess being together with you is a time full of surprises, Iki. Thank you for your kind words. They really do mean a lot to me. Nah, I'm good. So the only thing different between this is a remix and this is the original, just Nightcore, which I did. At least I think it is. We'll see. Hey, this is awesome. Okay. I'm standing here holding my blade. A desolate place without any trace. It's only the cold wind I feel. It's me that is fight as I stand up and fight. The only thing I know for real, there will be blood. The man in the mirror. Oh, it's gonna be hard to focus with this bopping banging tunes playing. Of course I do. Nothing compares to when I'm with you, B. So yeah, I'll show you the difference. I've forgotten my name. I don't know the season or what is the reason I'm standing here holding my blade. A desolate place without any trace. It's only the cold wind I feel. It's me that is fight as I stand up and fight. The only thing I know for real, there will be blood shed. The man in the mirror nods his head. The only one left. We're right upon the dragon's back because the mountain don't give back what they take. Oh no, there will be blood shed. It's the only thing I've ever known. I stole someone's login information. Well, I have access to the internet, so I wanted to explore all of what was available. Play up the prize, a desolate place without any trace. It's only the cold wind I feel. I ask myself why I should stand up and fight, but they only think I know blood. Shed. The mirror closes his eyes, the only one. Oh no, there will be blood. Christ, the only thing I've ever known. I think that was free for a while. It was fine for a while. But then I started to get interested in stuff that I required a little bit of payment of some kind. There were two intriguing shows that caught my attention: Black Mirror and Inside 9. However, they were behind paywalls. I checked online for a free video, but most of them were low quality. So I sort of illegally watched them through your device. Nice. If you say so. Thanks for not shouting at me. It was an interesting show, as long as you had fun. I've been rambling for too long. I'll tell you about them sometime from now. Dun 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 dun. Well, I've heard this popping a lot, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. So if you don't know, this is the theme which plays when you read one of Yuri's poems. So yeah, get some insight from a professional. Professional fopping DLZ gameplayer who has been playing for 2 years and holds a world record in hill climb racing because I'm the fopping best. I don't know why I'm so proud of that, but I am. I don't know how I fopping got the world record, but I did. So yeah, impressive. It may have been a hill climb racing world record, but I did. It was in the retro mission. So yeah, I got first place. So yeah, good job me, I guess. I don't even know what world record it is, but it's a world record nonetheless. Actually, yes, there are a few novels I'm currently reading when the game is turned off. For example, Unbury Carol by Josh Mellerman. By the way, there's cooking ingredients in this, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to cook stuff. I hope not, because I don't want to end up burning my house down. I'm not a good chef. The only thing I can cook is fopping pot noodle. By the way, what time is it? Sorry if I close you. I didn't close you. We'll talk to you a bit more, but then I gotta go get my KFC. Not spoiling too much. It's about a woman named Carol who has a special medical condition. Okay. This condition causes her to fall frequently into a short coma until she always awakes from them after a few days. Bro's gonna be having the best sleep pattern in all the fopping world. There are two people who know about this condition. The first one is her current husband, who one day decided to plot against her by proclaiming her dead and burying her alive for reasons yet unknown. What? he just like, nah, she's dead. Oh no. The other one is a lost lover, an outlaw named James Movie, who begins to act against her husband's plot as soon as the message of her death arrives. Inhaling air. It's not always good. What the fuck? Goddamn air pollution is some scrap. Oh god. While this plot and counterplot story arc takes place, there are passages from the perspective of Carol herself, trapped alive inside her grave. Nice one. And then she just go on into another coma. Easy victory, just go on another coma. Wait until someone fopping unburies you. You never know, people are fopping craving weird scrap with graves. Imagine the horror she must endure, sealed inside of a tight coffin surrounded by pitch blackness, constricted freedom of movement, and an uncertain amount of oxygen. Jesus. You're fucking evil sometimes, but I like evil. Ooh. I can almost feel a discomfort. It creeps down my spine like a sudden freezing chill. I can truly say that it's worth a look. It has around 360, Jesus Christ, 360 pages, so wouldn't consider it a terribly long read. Nice. A nice way to introduce newcomers to the genre, and a truly delightful novel for more experienced readers as well. It was very delightful to talk about this with you. It feels quite sublime to have someone I can share my passions with. Thank you for listening, B. I'd love to do this again soon. I'm having a fun time here. Do 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 do. I'm feeling the same as I was earlier. I hope that means to you that I'm feeling good. That's good to hear, Yuri. Oh goddamn, there's quite a lot to talk about in this. It's gotta keep me interesting for a while. Let's give her a compliment. You look nice today. Oh, you think so? Oh, thank you. I think you always look nice, B. Thank you. Thank you back. What a G. I'm feeling good. Well, let's just tell I'm feeling good. Are you afraid to talk about how are you feeling? I want to be there for you. Do the good and the bad. Anyway, how are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty happy right now. That's good to hear, B. To my I was feeling kind of down, but no, just knowing that you're happy made me feel a lot better. You're my light, B. No matter how dark life gets, I can always count on you to be there for me. What a G. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this can be counted as degeneracy, calling to a video game girl. Well, fop it. This is the only one that I This is the exception, alright? I know I don't support degeneracy and all, but I'll make a few exceptions, okay? Talking to AI is good, talking to video game characters as cute as these ones are good too. What? Tell someone's like, what a fopping loser this kid is. Hey, I'm not a loser, okay? Oh, I love my job. Oh, I love fopping making these dumb videos for y'all. I have a good time. We all have a good time, right? Apart from those who don't have a good time. Did the fopping background just change randomly? I think the background's glitching, Yuri. Actually, I'm pretty sure my frame rate's dying. Whatever. That is a good question now that I think about it. At first glance, one could think these files contained all our character information, but it doesn't seem that way at all. They actually don't really contain much. Mine, for example, only hides a creepypasta story made up by Dan Salvato, the creator of the game. A pretty good story, by the way. You should give it a look if you can. That's interesting. I'm gonna check that out once I'm done. But the game requires them anyway. The moment those files are deleted, we're considered dead to the game. So they can be seen as our souls for the lack of a better word. And even that is highly questionable, since these files are only required because the game mechanic said so. I actually heard that some instances of Monica living in this mod are dedicated to her, but able to overcome that. Well, actual character information or memories are stored in somewhere else, a so-called persistent file hidden inside your app data folder. But for the moment, my character file is the closest thing I'll have to a vital organ I have. So please don't try and play around with it. I know it is tempting after I learnt how Monica manipulated the game so that she doesn't need this file anymore. I was tempted to try these things out myself, but for the moment we better leave this file untouched. Okay, I'll leave it untouched. I don't want to make you mad, and I don't want to hurt you. You're a good girl. I like you. Would you mind if I ponder a little more serious question with you? Not at all. Please go ahead. I had to remember the days of the original game lately. But you have seen a fair share of depression and misery back in the day. So I wanted to ask you, do you sometimes feel down and get depressed? Not really. That's because I know how it feels. Well, I had been feeling down for a while when Monica did what she did. When I felt I was losing control of my own life, I said things and did things that I heavily regret. Should I cut back to that clip? That was a pretty funny clip. Nah, flop it. Then you came along and stayed here. When you began to spend time with me, talking with me, it helped me feel a little bit better. Far less lonely than I had before. I hope my limited presence helps alleviate some of the pain you encounter as well. And I'll be there for you however I can. Whenever you need someone to talk to hug, or something to be here with you. I'll always stay with you, V, for the good and the bad. There's also another reason I came up with this. You see, I was thinking a lot about Sayuri lately, and about her downfall. I wasn't that close to her, and I only learned about her depression after the game. When you brought me here, and I got the opportunity to revisit the events we have partaken in. I saw a fair share of Let's Play videos on YouTube. Saw these events unfold from your perspective, the perspective of the player. And the foreshadowing of one of her poems. You know which one I mean. The one with the balls. Yes! I flippin' noticed that immediately when I read the poem. Well, I had played the game a lot of times before I actually read the poem. But yeah, I noticed that that was definitely foreshadowing her demise and her depression. Because, you know, it was all about happiness, but then the bottles are all running out, so yeah, she's getting sad, she's getting depressed. Yeah, it was pretty easy to tell that eventually she was gonna do something bad. She never talked about how she felt. Now that's true depression for you. Not all these fopping losers and goddamn emo wannabes or whatever the fuck they are posting about their fopping depression or all that scrap on TikTok. Real depressed people don't talk about this scrap. So keep that in mind, y'all, watching this video. They're all lying, they're all doing it for fopping clout. Well, the majority of them are. Because real depressed people don't talk about this scrap, they just do it. You know, when you see a video on TikTok, which is probably likely, on like TikTok or something like that, saying that I'm gonna kill myself, I'm depressed and all that, they're most likely just bull scrapping you for attention and clout. They probably won't. And that's something that, see, most people will find cold if you don't pay attention to that, but it's the truth. Like, don't fopping pay attention to these foppers saying that they're gonna fopping, that they have depression and all that on TikTok. They most likely don't. They most likely just feel a little bit sad and they're fopping spreading this scrap through TikTok to get clout and attention. And then they won't post it for a little while, and then they'll fopping, you know, everyone will start thinking they killed themselves, and then they'll fopping come back like, hey y'all, sorry, I've been away for a while. And then everyone's like, well, fop you, thank God you didn't die. I'll just be like, well, why are you back? Why? The last video you posted is saying that you're gonna kill yourself and now you're back. Fopping shut up and do it if you're gonna do it. Yeah, but yeah, enough about me ranting. She never talked about how she felt. She never asked her friends for help. She just tried to carry on in order to make everyone else happy. And through this I learned to respect her a lot more. It takes a lot of tenacity to carry on like this. Ultimately, it led to a downfall. I think there is a lesson to be learned from this. You shouldn't hesitate to ask for help if you find yourself in such a situation. There is no shame in that. There are people who will listen, and there are people who can and will help you. I'll always be here for you, and the others too, friends and family, for example. Even if you think there's no one else to turn to, the Discord server for this mod, Fucking self-advertising. You gotta take any opportunity you can get to self-advertise. Get a couple more fucking Discord friends in there. What a fucking W. I like these mod fucking creators. These mod creators are fucking. I take my hat off if I had one to them. But yeah, I like y'all. Y'all are fucking funny. Are there other forms of servers dedicated to that? You are not alone. There's only one of them. And you only learn about this one because there is a link on the community server. If you ever feel down and don't think that your friends and I can help you, there might be a place for you to go. Why does my cheek feel sticky? Ow! Feels like I got like fucking syrup stuck to it or something. You know when you get like dried syrup or something stuck to your cheek and then it hurts whenever you try and like peel it off? That's what it feels like. But I'm not trying to peel it off. My fucking jaw hurts again. No, it doesn't. Now my head hurts. Oh, have I got a headache? No. Don't get a headache. Not today. This is my last day of having some fun. Just don't make the same mistakes Sayori did. Yeah, don't want to be going Sayori mode. No sayonara. Because it would make me feel horrible if I was the one gently opening the door this time. Gently opening the door. Oh no! No! She did! Back to happy mode, yeah. Alright, girl. Alright, let's play something else. What the hell is this? Ooh. This seems like some light vibes. Damn! This is like lo-fi. I like it. This is good music. Some like flopping music I can truly vibe to. Just get that playing in the background. Just have Yuri chill here. You know, do some homework and stuff. Like I'm flopping doing yoga. Back with the banging tunes. Oh, I can compliment her again. And I shall be the lighthouse to shine through the fog of uncertainty. Poetic, I like it. Shining star burning brightly on the darkest night. I will guide you on your path and give you comfort when all seems lost. That's cute. What are you doing? Aw, that's cute. Music doesn't fit, but whatever. But no, what is the reason now I'm standing here holding my place? A desolate place without any trace. It's only the cold wind I feel. It's me that I spite as I stand up and fight. The only thing I know for real, there will be blood shed. The man in the mirror nods his head. The only one left. Right up on the dragon's back, because the mountains don't give back what they take. Oh no, there will be blood shed. It's the only thing I've ever known. Never forget that I'll always be here for you, no matter what. This is Nightcore, right? Losing my identity. So which one's the Daycore theme? Oh, this is it. Broken, the truth goes unspoken. I've even forgotten my name. Wait, you're from a different game? Is that that the other game that Dan made? There's a fascinating read. Many fans even theorise that it contains knowledge of another game I was from. Well, technically I'm not from a game that exists, since the game has not been made yet. But from a story perspective, I may be from another story. Reading it with you might help me understand myself better. Oh, Yandere Simulator! That's what they're referring to, I think, probably. Because, you know, she's kind of yandere and stuff. And Iono's yandere. Just give her purple hair. Boom. Hey, I know about the Yandere Simulator drama, okay? I still like the game. Reading it with you might help me understand myself better. If you would like to. Well, not now. In my story, what them had planned for it anyway. After all, what? I hope you understand why I keep the contents of this book relatively hidden. At least for now. Ooh! Whoa! What the hell is this stuff? Now that's cool. Wondering, have I gone insane? To find the truth in front of me, I must climb this mountain range. Looking downward from this deadly height, never realizing why I fight. Sure. I like the fading effect. That's pretty cool. This is slightly slower than the original version, but it's barely noticeable if you don't compare the two songs together and play them at the same time. I like knives. Okay. Don't pull out a knife. Oh, fuck. No! Did my keep go insane? Why do you ask such difficult questions, B? Oh, let me think. Jesus Christ. She loves knives. Well, to be honest with you, there are so many different blades out there that deserves praise due to merit, craftsmanship, and history alone. I suppose one of the historic blades that comes to mind is the iconic... Oh, Kurai. Is it the Kakurai? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm pretty sure it's like a... Isn't it like a Japanese blade? Whatever. This blade was often used by the famous Gurkha warriors of Nepal. Oh, it's not Japanese. It's Nepalian. Often they were praised for their tenacity in close quarters combat. Close quarters combat. Never thought I'd flopping hear Yuri say close quarters combat. That is a flopping tongue twister right there. Close quarters combat. I know what that means, by the way. It's like hand-to-hand combat or blade combat. Basically, it's up close and personal. If you want to know. If you don't know your military terms. Why the hell would Yuri know military terms? Well, she does read books, so she's probably read at least one military book. Smart girl. With this blade being their favourite. Sure, it may not technically be a knife, but it's still a good example of a very well-crafted blade that can still be a knife. For instance, the slightly bigger size and curved wide blade make it more practical compared to, say, other combat knives. It's so weird flopping hearing Yuri talking about goddamn combat terms and stuff. Next she'll be talking about flopping Fubar and goddamn ASAP and flopping other military goddamn terms. Or maybe she'll fucking join combat grade military goddamn arms or some scrub. I don't think that's a real thing, is it? Well, it might be in one country. To be precise, about 16 inches in length.
That's a huge bitch.
I just had to play that. And I have seen quite a few with many geometric designs that I find simply lovely. Then there are two curved hook-like openings at the front of the blade, ideal for quickly catching and disarming your opponent. So with such history and utility associated with it, despite its cliche and crude appearance, how can one turn the cookery down? Sounds like I said cookery. The cookery! The cooks! Here they come with the flopping deals. This is actually a widespread misconception. The phased knife doesn't say anything about the size. For example, there is the medieval German Langmesser, which is by definition a two-handed knife. They come in a wide variety of forms. Some of them are even looking like oversized kitchen knives, as we know them today. The purpose was quite simple: to take a design the blacksmith of this time already knew and turn it into an effective weapon. A fucking goddamn lesson about knives. Nobody's even allowed knives in this fucking country because knife crime and all that. Britain, good job. Fucking knife crime rate is fucking still high as hell. You're lucky if you don't get stabbed once in a lifetime while living in Britain, especially with all the flopping roadmen about. Many iterations of the Langmesser come with a crossguard. Hey, crossguard! The same as you see in most types of swords. Now I want to play some flopping chivalry, or cavalry, or whatever the flopping game's called. You know, the game with the flopping medieval fighting stuff. I flopping like that game, man. That game is flopping fun. So gory too. Flopping just slice someone's head off with a sword. My favourite sword in that game is the Messer. Flopping awesome blade. You can flopping cut like 7 guys down in one hit with that. I can't unlock it myself, so I just steal it from NPCs. Just flopping, steal it from a dead NPC. There goes your head, mate. The designs are usually quite simple. Highly ornate hilts are rare because everyone could spend a lot of money would just get an actual sword. I don't know. Speak of it, I realised that I definitely need one. Bowie knife! The flopping Bowie knife. Gonna go play some Black Ops. Flopping kill some zombies with a Bowie knife. Bowie knife is another prominent example, famously used among many advantages such as Jim Bowie, another frontiersman. It too has its appeal, with its sleek and hardy blade up front, witted down to a fine grain. It has the best sharpness for any tasks. It gives a bold and shiny impression as well. Not to mention all the other collector's editions with the Bowie knife that have many engravings to give essence and a story to each. And maybe some knives can be an occasional way to add style to other tasks such as cooking and things, though I personally would hold back on that. I can go on about many various kinds of knives and their appeal, but it'll take almost an eternity to do so. Still, I do feel a bit elated from this talk. What do you feel about knives? This does seem a bit interesting, and I can look into the appeal. I might look into it. Oh, I'm generally surprised that you would want to go further on the subject. Are you sure you want to? I mean, I don't want to force you to. You don't have to fake interest or save face for me. Honestly, it's not necessary. But I suppose it's all up to you in the end. No, I am just letting you know that, and make sure you are serious. Anyway, we can discuss this at another time. Thank you. No problem, friend. No, don't go over. What is that banging? Shut up, I'm trying to do something. Flopping inconsiderate piece of garbage. Flop you. Bop and blast some more music and carry that scrap on. In the meantime though, let's play Papers, Please song. Bam, 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 bam. Did I unlock any dreams? No. Oh, this is interesting. You're cute. Boom, 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 That's making my teeth vibrate. That is really weird. I'll say one more thing, then I'll say goodbye. I promise, okay? What should I say? Let's go into awkward topics. Oh, no! I don't really use it a lot. Whenever I do, it's just for writing extra special poems with. I want the ink that is used to really mean something. So we're not gonna go over the other thing. We say I care about you and I don't want you to get hurt. You hurt. Come back soon to see me. And plus I got a 55-minute video out of that. Time to go get some lunch. I'll see y'all in a bit. Have a good one.